So yesterday morning, I woke up to the news that Dick Cheney had passed away, and I did a segment on it, and basically what I said was like, look, I get it if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. We were all taught that when we were kids. So I get it if people just don't want to say shit, just like keep their mouth shut over it. But one of the things I said was just don't please rehabilitate this man and pretend like he's something he wasn't. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just don't, fluff it up after the fact and be like, well, actually, he was a great statesman or whatever. That's the go-to. Like, I'm not praising them, but I have to say something. So, he was a wonderful statesman. Like, what does that even mean? So, but I was disappointed because, as I predicted, there was a bit of that going on. So I saw Nancy Pelosi had some comment that was like, ugh, don't say that. You had Kamala Harris too. And I responded to them and I was basically like, you don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to do this. You could have said nothing. Just say nothing. And in fact, I don't think Barack Obama said anything. Did I miss it? If he did, I missed it. But I just looked at his Twitter account not that long ago. He didn't say anything. Like, that's what I want. Like, I just want you to just don't say shit. You just don't. Because the fact of the matter is the guy's a fucking war criminal. He's a war criminal. He brought us torture. He profited $40 million off the Iraq war. He fucking helped. He was the architect of it and lied us into it. So, like, just don't whitewash that. That has to matter. He should have been in The Hague. And so anyway, like I said, the best I was expecting from any politician was just saying nothing. And plenty of Democratic politicians, met that bar. But there was one that surpassed it with flying colors. A guy by the name of Graham Platner, who's running in Maine, who's been a bit of a controversial character. He released a video on this, and he said the following. Watch.
Hey everyone, Graham Platner here. Usually when a former vice president passes, we all take some time to mourn. As a veteran of the Iraq War, I'm going to say, no, not this time. Over the next couple days, I'm sure there are going to be thousands of think pieces written about his legacy, but the only legacy that we have to remember is that he wasted thousands of young American lives, hundreds of thousands of Iraqi lives, and trillions of dollars for absolutely nothing. If we take anything away from this, it should be that we need to build a politics that keeps the politicians like Susan Collins, who support illegal foreign wars like the one in Iraq, accountable and get them out of office.
I cannot explain to you how happy that video makes me. I cannot explain to you how good it feels to have a politician say some shit that I would have said. To have a politician just keep it totally real and be like, no, we're not going to pretend like he was a great guy. He actually wasn't. He actually was a war criminal. His legacy is actually death and destruction. And like I said, I wasn't expecting this from anybody. The best I was expecting was what I think Obama did, which is just Dick who? Cheney who? I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I don't even know what you're talking about. That's the best but no, we got this. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. The Democrat Tea Party is fucking here, and that's what you need to understand. Zoran Mamdani beating Andrew Cuomo by fucking 20 plus points. The Democratic Tea Party is here. The furthest left option winning in staggering fashion in virtually every race, the Democratic Tea Party is here. Fucking, what was it? A Trump plus 47 district in Georgia that went to the Democrat? Bro. Prop 50 in California getting 65% of the vote. What? Zoran having like the highest turnout ever for a mayoral election. I mean, it all speaks for itself, does it not? It all speaks. The Democrat in Virginia running for attorney general who was in a texting scandal where secret texts leaked, and he was basically joking about murdering his Republican opponent, and that person winning by 5 points? The Democratic Tea Party is fucking here, bro. Finally. It's a different era. No more of this. Why, yes, I'm a jolly good gentleman, and I believe in opportunity for all, and I believe in we can, together as Americans, there are no red states, there are no blue states, there's only the United States of America, and we can work together and do bipartisanship and negotiation, and I reach across the aisle more than any other politician. I'm very proud of my record, reaching across the aisle. Yeah. That's gone. That's dead. It's over. Now you got somebody out there who's like, Dick Cheney was a fucking prick, right? Dick Cheney was a total douchebag, right? Do I need to explain why that is? That's the energy we're getting now. It's about time. And I'm curious also, just, as an aside here, how much of this is generational. because one of the things we've talked about is like just the lack of millennials in office. When I know that the millennials as a demographic are by far the most base generation, for whatever reason, our politics when we were raised and everything, like we're solidly left wing. And like now just seeing more millennials getting in positions of power and running, like I don't think any of us we don't have the ability to fake it. I don't have the ability to say some bullshit fucking warmed over vanilla ass talking points. I don't have that ability. And clearly Graham doesn't either. And it's just a great thing to see. It's just a great thing to see. Yes, I call him a fucking war criminal. Say his legacy is death and destruction. Like I said, the best I was expecting was just silence. Like a politician who says nothing because low-key he's like, I kind of hated this guy. But he said it. He actually said it. And you know what? Maybe if you found a way to navigate through the fire that Graham Platner just did with all the scandals, he feels even a little more free and having even more leeway now, right? Because he's going, well, if I could survive that, what? If I do a video about how Dick Cheney was a prick, that's going to fucking take my campaign. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, anyway, we love it. We love to see it. And the signs are just phenomenal at the moment, y'all. The signs are just phenomenal. It's just a matter of making sure that we keep 2026 free and fair, 2028 free and fair. Keep these motherfuckers in check. And you got to make it too big to rig. That's the bottom line. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.